All right, so let's bring in Garland Gillen. He was at last night's scrimmage in Tiger Stadium. No cameras allowed, just keeping your eyes on everything. You had to pay attention to the scrimmage last night. What stood out to you?
Well, they're trying to simulate LSU going on the road to Clemson. So they actually, on the video board, played Clemson highlights when the LSU team was warming up. They had the big 1-0 sign on the scoreboard, which is their big credo right now, is 1-0. Let's get the 1-0. You talked about 2019. So they're trying to get everything ready for next Saturday night. But the stadium was empty. The only thing, the video board was the only thing that kind of told you that this was possibly a road game.
Yeah. One big thing that happened for LSU, Garrett Nussmeier given the number 18 jersey. We know the significance of that, but there's no questioning his significance to this team. He's a big deal.
Yes.
As he goes, they go.
Yes, and that was very clear in the scrimmage last night. Michael Van Buren and Colin Hurley were throwing incomplete passes left and right. I thought they were trying to throw them incomplete on purpose at one point. It is scary behind them. Nussmeier is the guy. Very noticeable one. You know, we talked about the tendonitis a few weeks ago. No knee brace, no nothing. Okay. He was running around. Now, he didn't throw the ball last night because he's like on a pitch count. They're getting him ready for the game this coming Saturday. So he was on a pitch count. So he only handed the ball off. But this is the guy, possible first-round pick. If LSU's going to win a national championship, he has to be upright and rolling.
No doubt about that. Meanwhile, Harlem Berry, we all know him from St. Martin's High School. Fantastic #1 player coming out of high school. Is he going to see some significant playing time in his first year?
I think he will. Now, Caden Durham, I think, is set up for a 1,000-yard rushing season.
So good.
But I think Harlem Berry, with his attributes, not only running the ball, but catching the ball. That is huge. He had a big reception last night in the scrimmage. I think he's kind of right there with Caleb Jackson. Caleb Jackson's more of just a runner. Harlem Berry can do it both. He will play this year. I think he's going to get like 5 touches a game, which doesn't sound significant, but in this offense, Juan, with all these weapons, I think that's pretty good for Harlem.
And it's a pretty packed running back room, but not as packed as that wide receiver room. Brian Kelly's already gone on record saying we have 8 SEC-level receivers. That's a strong room, maybe the strongest room on the team. Yeah,
and Barry and Brown showed again in the Saturday scrimmage that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. He's also going to be the kick returner. Punt returner is going to be Xavion Thomas out of John Ehret. He looked really strong, had a 65-yard touchdown catch in the scrimmage. But then when you got Chris Hilton, you got Aaron Anderson. That's a lot of New Orleans guys that we're throwing out there. When you got those kind of guys. And then Nick Anderson wasn't at the scrimmage, but I think that he also is going to give to the team significantly, and also Destin Hill at Edna-Carr.
So let's look at the Clemson game. Obviously, those Tigers are the favorite going into this game, in part because they're playing at home. How do you think it plays out?
Still have a little concern on the offensive line for the LSU Tigers. Braylon Moore's become the rock at center, but left guard, that battle is still open between Paul Mabenga and DJ Chester. I think right tackle, looks like Weston Davis might take it away. Carius Kern's kind of fighting him right now, but they have not played as a unit together ever, Juan. Going to the other Death Valley with Clemson having 2 guys on the defensive line, they're going to be top 5 NFL picks. That is a lot to ask of that offensive line. I think that Clemson is a favorite in this game for a reason. If this was at LSU, I would put LSU as a favorite. If this was in week 3 of the regular season, they opened Louisiana Tech, then they played Southeastern, I'd put LSU possibly as a slight favorite on the road. But week 1, Clemson is going to be really tough to beat.